Hello friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Ditley Has Plans. Today's video is part 2 in my sticker reorganization series. So let's take a look. Okay friends, so hopefully you caught part 1, which came out a while ago, back in January, I believe. We're now into February. In that first video, what I did was I walked you through the sort of the current system or lack of system or overflowing, overwhelmed system that I had going with my stickers and kits and whatnot for all of my planners. And so we went through what albums I had, how I was kind of storing my stickers, how I was sort of categorizing things, separating them by type versus shop and all that kind of stuff. And so my homework between that video and this video was to kind of start laying down the foundation for how I was going to organize my stickers. And so I'm going to get started with walking you through these albums here from Fern Creek Stickers. So this is the large size album. And what I have I have 3 of them. They're all the same because I tend to like to do things all the same. And I need to get a sticker for the spine because what I did was I have these albums divided by months. So each album has 4 months and each month has 5 pages or 10 pockets. So one of the beautiful things about these albums is that there's a pocket on each side of the page, so it keeps the kits separated. So what I did was I made these little tabs. These are Avery stickers, and then this is just a label maker that I have. It's the like little Dymo label maker on clear tape, and I did January through April in this book, and I'll walk you through. So what I typically do is I'll put my monthly kit for my plum paper, which is my full everything life planner. And then the next page is the kit that I'll use for my budget planner, which is a happy planner. And then the third pocket here is for what I'm going to use for social media, which is an Erin Condren monthly. And then I get into each of the weeks for the month. So you'll notice that I skipped Clean Mama. What I decided to do with Clean Mama is I'm either going to use washi that I already have, or I'm going to use leftover washi from like a leftover kit, or maybe leftover washi from kits I used last year. So that's what I'm trying to do there. It's just a 1-page add-on in my plum paper, so it doesn't need a kit per se. So each month has either 4 or 5 weeks, so it makes it perfect that I have 10 pockets. I have actually more than what I will need each month. So this was like January, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, etc. And then what I have back here is this was a January kit that I didn't use, so because it's a full kit, never been used, I'm kind of just storing it towards the back. And so we're into February, so this was my monthly, this was my budget, this was my kit for social media, and then I planned out week 1, week 2, which we're currently in week 3, so I have to move week 2 from my planner because I keep the current week stickers in that vinyl pocket in the back of my planner. And then this is going to be the next week's kit already ready to go. And then these are, because I believe, yeah, that's week 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are extra kits that I had for February, so to speak, or kind of fall into a February theme that I'm just holding here because they are full kits. So going into March, you'll see I already have my monthly kit picked out for my plum paper. I've got the kit for my budget book picked out, and then a kit for social media picked out. And then I've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, which happens to be my birthday. I think March might have 5 weeks. And then again, here was another kit that I had purchased that I wasn't sure where to use it yet. And I just kind of stuck it here in the back of March. It might get moved to April, May, I'm not sure yet, but it's a full kit. So I just kind of wanted to put it in there. Again, another full kit that I'm not sure, I'll probably use it next year. And then going into April, I have a couple of kits that I recently purchased from Orange Umbrella Co. that I think I want to use in April. So I put them in here just for storage. And again, things might move around. But so that's book 1 for the year. And then book 2, you can see I'm already starting to put in full kits that I had left over that I didn't use last year. I'm putting them into the rotation because I want to try to use up what I have instead of just always buying something new, friends. So this is May through August in book 2. And then in book 3, of course, is the last part of the year. Again, look, I've already got a September kit. This is something Elizabeth sent to me. I've got a couple of here. So this is a mystery kit from last year. So her mystery kits are enough to do 2 weeks. So I put it in here to use the second part of it. I've got some other kits here that I didn't use. This was here from a Oopsie Grab bag. So this book is September through December. I had so many kits from last year that I ended up not using, so I just want to put them in here and try to use them for this year. So those are my 3 kind of kit albums, and I'm debating on, do I have a spine made that says like the month, like January through April, or do I just put kits book 1, book 2, book 3? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on how I should label these. But so I'm so excited because this is the important piece to me, was just getting a system set up so that I had space to kind of map out all of my kits. This is hopefully going to help me from overbuying too much, because I'll see what full kits I have that I need to work into the rotation somewhere. Okay, so that's those 3. And now I want to share with you, this is the medium size album. And what I did with this album is it's pretty much anything that is cut on this size sheet that fits in this album, because it's smaller. So weekly kits don't fit in here because the essentials page is too tall. So it has a mix of scripts. These are all my Fern Creek stickers scripts. And then I added in some mixed scripts and some quotes here. These are from Ever Changing Plans. Then I have this kit here, this set here from Doodle Planner that I got with all of these cute little quotes in the circles that fit in that highlights page in a plum paper planner. So I did those, and then I just recently bought a bunch of Orange Umbrella Co. habit trackers, and I love having all the different colors. I got these on sale, so I've been using these a lot. So I put all of these together and grouped them in here. I also just purchased a bunch of scripts here. Again, these are things that just kind of fit in this album, kind of a little mix. And then this is some scripts based on the different categories in Moxie Life. So I don't know if I'll use this in my Moxie Life. I haven't really dug into that planner yet. But so this is kind of the medium book. It has a little bit of miscellaneous items in here, scripts and things that don't really fit in another album. So that's that. And then I want to share with you what I did with the mini album. So I have 3 of these mini albums, and as you can see, one's icons, one's scripts, and then this one here has my Phoenix Plans, my Clean Mama routine. So let's take a look here at the icons. So here's kind of a mix of shops with different sort of icons and scripts where I kind of just didn't know what to do with them. They fit this album beautifully. So here's more icons. These are all from Saya Planning. I've got some Nicole Hutch Designs icons, and then all of these little Planner Kate sheets. These are Phoenix Plans icons. So I've got plenty of pages left for kind of these mixed things here. And then this one in scripts. So these are all Fern Creek stickers. I've got a bunch of these and they fit beautifully, sized for this album. And then Nicole Hutch Designs, again, the same size sheet, just a bunch of scripts from her. And then I think these are from Vanessa Rogel. And then I've got some Orange Umbrella Co. things, Ohana Craft Co. You can see I leave a couple of empty pages in between just to make space in case I order more from the same shop. And then this one here, like I said, it's sort of my Clean Mama books. I've got my daily tasks, headers, and then each of the daily tasks here. I've got my weekly task headers, and then I have each of those, flipping through quickly, and then the rotating tasks, the monthly tasks, and then these are a bunch of scripts here that I had from her that I don't use this trash day very often, but I do like having it. And then I've got some of the Clean Mama icons like sweeping and dusting, vacuuming, garbage, washing the dishes. And then these are scripts that I kind of don't use very much because I don't go to Winco or CVS, but I like having them. Errands to go. I think she actually gifted these to me. Day off, payday I've used a little bit. So kind of just filler scripts, but from Phoenix Plan. So I wanted them in the smaller album because they fit in here. So those are my 3 mini albums. So I have those. Okay. So next I want to share with you what I've been doing with this beautiful hybrid album. And if you've been watching my Plan With Me's, you've probably seen it come out. This idea I totally was inspired and borrowed from Bethany Chan from B Chan Plans. And what I'm doing is I'm using this as sort of like my go-to album for anything that I use kind of in my monthly spreads, my weekly spreads, just the things that I use all the time. So in this pocket here, first and foremost, all of my little time sticker sheets. You know, I use a ton of these. This was a freebie that came in my last Fern Creek stickers order, and it's all of her release dates for the year. So I want to start plugging those in on my monthly spreads. So I have those in here in this front pocket, and then I have all of my to-dos that I use. This is Fern Creek stickers, and then I have my sheet from Saya Planning. I've got my habits from Saya Planning. I've got social media. I use this in my monthly planning. Film edit upload stickers. So again, lots of things that I use both in my social media as well as just in my weekly spreads. This week, today, I'll use these in weekly spreads. Common things like running errands, trash day, cleaning time, budget time. My favorite staff meeting sticker from Ever Changing Plans, which you can see I've used a lot of these. I'm going to need to get a new sheet. And then what I did here was on the reusable sticker pages, these are leftovers as I was going through and kind of cleaning up leftover kits. These are all stickers that I was like, I'm going to use payday stickers. I'll use day off, sick days, appointments, like happy birthday grocery, things that I thought I could commonly use in weekly spreads, I put in here. Friends, tell me something. Do you put stickers on both sides of the page with this reusable paper or just one side? I don't know. I put it on both sides, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes they kind of come off or they curl. So I've got no school, important, things like that. So all kinds of little scripts here. And on the back half of the reusable sticker pages section, I put a bunch of little icons. So shoes, groceries, car, gas, that kind of stuff. So I've got a few of those. And then back here, just some more of the things that I use all the time in my weeklies and monthlies. So just kind of a mix of my most commonly used stickers. This is a new sheet. The basketball game and the soccer game, I just got those from Orange Umbrella Co. Taco night, my pause from Saya Planning, and then back here again, things that I use. These are all my basketball game, basketball practice, soccer practice. And then in here, these are more of the common stores. I'm always going to the commissary. I've got Netflix, Disney, Bank, Costco, Target. Those are kind of the stores I run to most commonly. And then these are little freebies that I just got from an Orange Umbrella Co order that I thought were cute that I would use. These are for St. Patrick's Day, so I thought that's coming up. Let me keep that handy. And then I love this quote, "Punch today in the face." So plan to use that at some point really soon. So that's how I'm using my hybrid sticker album, and I love it because I'll just grab this and my planner and I'm pretty good to go. So that's that. And then this little reusable sticker album, what I started doing was as I was going through and kind of consolidating pages from the leftover kits, I pulled out date dots, and then I leave some blank pages in between just so that I have more space. I pulled out some other little functional things, some scripts. I don't really use bill due. I'm not working from home really a lot, so I just kind of put those in here. And then towards the back, I had some holidays and things. This is like countdown to Christmas, the months. And then just some leftover boxes, some leftover little like icons here. Functional appointment boxes, plain labels. These are all like sidebar on a monthly view. And then I kind of took kits that had leftovers that kind of, maybe not enough to do a whole week, but I kind of wanted to keep the kit together. So this is Sweet Tea from Ever Changing Plans. This is Squeeze the Day from Ever Changing Plans. Can't touch this. So that's what I've been doing in this reusable sticker album. So that's kind of what I'm doing in my new albums. Everything else kind of stayed the same. So just to kind of rehash, I have this functional book from Planner Kate, and in it I have all of my basic labels that I like to use in my social media, basic appointment labels, some other fun little like just functional boxes and that kind of stuff. So this stayed the same. I didn't really change out this album. And then these two albums also stayed the same. So I have icons and scripts in this bigger size for these bigger sheets that don't fit in like the smaller one. So just a bunch of Planner Kate stuff in here. And you can see as I'm flipping through it, just the difference in quality of the little sleeves. Scripts here, a lot of Planner Kate stuff in here, a couple of Orange Umbrella Co. things. So those all stayed the same. And then my freebie album also stayed the same. It's really starting to fill up. So I've got a lot of Planner Kate freebies in here. I've got some Orange Umbrella Co. Anything that kind of fit this sleeve, I put in here. Just some mixed shops. Palm and Oak, Phoenix Plans, just kind of some random things in here. All little freebies. But what I did do, I have a lot of freebies that are too big to fit in there. So I had taken out kind of the miscellaneous things that I had in here and I put them in the correct size album. And so this is another freebie album now, but it has all of the freebies in it that are too big to fit in that Planner Kate one. So I've got a lot of Fern Creek Stickers freebies, some from Nicole Hutch Designs, Mysea Planning freebies, Orange Umbrella Co. So bigger sheets. These are from Plum Paper, Big Elephant Plans, etc. So kind of the random stickers that are too big to fit in there, I just kind of clumped in here. These are from Ever Changing Plans. They're so cute. And then my little bulldog in there. So this album is sort of that freebies that don't fit in that other album. So I did that. These two albums pretty much stayed the same. This is still my Doodle Girls. So just all of my Planner Kate Doodle Girls. And then this one here was a mix of Planner Kate sheets, icons, and scripts that fit this size. So the sheets that are this smaller size. So I've got all of my quotes in here from her, and then some mixed scripts with icons. So these are all in here. So that kind of stayed the same. What I have been doing, my next round of homework, is just been going through each of these kits and figuring out where can I consolidate and pare down, and then do I move them into the little reusable sticker book? Do I move them into my hybrid album? That kind of thing. So I'm still working my way through all of this. I just tried to consolidate pages where I could, just so that there's not as many like half pages in here. So I'm still working my way through that. This is January through June. I have to make a couple of labels because I have July and August, but I don't have September through the rest of the year in here, so I have to do that as well. And then these large Ever-Changing Plans leftover sheets are in here as well. So working my way through that. I think this is just going to be kind of an ongoing process, friends. And what I have left now are these three larger albums from Planner Kate. So this was my original system, which was, I thought I could do 6 months in each book, January through June and July through December. So they still have the index labels in here, but they're empty now. So these I could use as overflow, or when I use up the kit from my current albums, I could move them in here as I consolidate them down. And then this one has just leftovers from towards the end of last year that I haven't gone through yet. So I have to go through these and break them down, consolidate pages down, that kind of thing. But so that's what I have. I have these albums as like overflow. Alrighty friends, I think that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I'm going in the right direction. One of my goals this year is to kind of use up what I have, trim down all my purchases. As you know, if you're following me, I've got a daughter who's about to graduate from high school and go off to college. The one right behind her is about to become a senior. They're both driving now. So I'm just refocusing my budget. I'm still planning. I'm still buying stickers, still making videos, but there's just some adjustments that need to be made in our family. So I think that's it, friends. All right. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.